to the cloud. I am going to be muting you. You all will have the ability to unmute yourself, or even if you have a question, you know, I know it's kind of a different format, but if you have questions, please ask. I'm happy to answer them or request, or if you're not quite sure about something. I'm going to show you our power move of the day. So when you're in downward dog today, you can choose to stay in downward dog, and we'll usually hold for at least 3 breaths, maybe 5. So you can choose to stay in your downward dog. That will be level 1. Level 2 we did last week, which was loading your dog. I'll do it from the side. It's like down dog, but you'll bend your knees and push your stomach to your thighs, and you'll load your weight to the back. You can stay there for the 3 breaths. If you're feeling sassy and you have energy today, you're going to do step throughs. So your right foot will come forward while your right hand comes back, and then you can go back to down to the loaded dog and then do the other side. So that could be 1 breath, like 1 and 2 and down dog. And you could do 3 of those. If you're feeling extra sassy today because it's Sunday, you can do the kick through to that step through. So we did the kicks. So remember, level 1, down dog. Level 2, loaded dog, knees bent and pushing back. It feels like a really active child's pose. Then step through. If the right foot comes forward, the right hand goes back, and then kick through, that left leg goes forward, and then you go back and load, and then you would do the other side. Left foot forward, kick through if you're doing it, step back, and down dog. Whew. Those are all moves from animal movement. You don't have to do them. They're just building extra mobility. And let's get started. Come to a comfortable seat. Close your eyes. Begin to take long, deep inhales and exhales. Inhaling, feeling the body expand. And exhaling, feeling the body contracting. Begin to root through the sitting bones and begin to create length through the spine. And allow that length to extend out through the crown of your head. Let it be a gentle pull up through the spine, not a force, but a gentle activation. Begin to pull your navel to your spine, belly in and up, activating Uddiyana Bandha, our second lock. Bringing our focus and stimulation to our solar plexus chakra, Manipura, at the center of our trunk, behind the navel, where our fire is. Pull the belly in and up as you're breathing, and try to maintain that activation the entire length of the class. Very nice. Bring your chin toward your chest. Open your eyes slowly. Lift the head up. Good. Uncross your legs. Bring your hands behind you and separate your feet as wide as your mat. So you want a nice distance between your feet. And then start to let the knees go right and left. So you're doing 90-90. So if you look at your knees, they should be making 90-degree angles. Knees lining up with your hips, and then heels lining up with your knees. Good. And you can let your upper body get involved a little bit, but we're going to eventually start to cut that out. So start to make your way back to the center, and now reach your arms forward or up. You can make tight fists with your hands. That's going to activate the top of the body. And now let your knees go to the right without letting your body go to the right. So your arms are still up or forward, and the knees drop to one side. And now do it to the other side. So the upper body stays in one place, and the movement is coming from the lower half. Now take a few of these and try not to shift. So you can even use your cameras if you see yourself. Focus on stabilizing your center. your upper part of your body while those knees move. Good, very, very nice. Go a little bit wider with your feet if you're feeling too much movement. Good. And now come back to center, and then this time let your knees go to the right. And now start to twist your body to the left. And the arms can still be up, or they can be forward. But start to bring your torso to the opposite direction of your knees. And your knees should be apart from each other. They shouldn't be stacking. So you want those pinwheel legs, those 90-degree angles, kind of like a swastika. Good. Now start to bring it back to the center, and then start to take it to the other side, and then start to twist your torso to the other side. And as you do this, pull your navel in toward your spine. So the core is what's keeping you from tipping over. So the core muscles and the upper body is stable. Your sitting bones are rooting into the earth. Very nice. Now come back to the center. Good. Release the arms and let your knees go out to the side. Let your feet come toward each other. And you can have your feet together, or you can have space between your feet. It doesn't matter. And your feet don't have to be close to your body. They can be further away. Start to come forward and let the head go. You can walk the hands forward. But I don't want you to feel comfortable here. So I want you to feel a little bit of action. So you might have to separate your feet. You might have to bring the feet in closer, or you might have to push your feet a little bit further away from you. But I want you to have the activation toward your groin area and toward that inner leg line where your pant seams would be. And then make sure the head is loose. Don't create any extra tension in the neck and shoulders. Good, very, very nice. Start to uncurl and come up and straighten out the legs, shake them out. And now we'll go toward the front part of the leg. Bend your right knee and bring your right foot back so your right heel is by your right hip. You can go wide if you need to. The goal is to feel the activation through the front of the thigh. The knees eventually are together and your sitting bones are eventually even, so you're not like leaning to the left. You're trying to press both sitting bones down, even if it means opening up those knees. Top of your right foot should be on the floor. Good. If you're comfortable, you can lean back so that you get a deeper stretch, starting to go toward your groin, toward your psoas muscles. And you can even come further down, coming onto your elbows, or even lying all the way flat, reaching for opposite elbows over your head if you're fully comfortable. Good. Now start to make your way out of it. Good. And then you can unfurl the right leg, shake out both legs, then bend your left knee, bring your left foot by your left hip. And then see if the knees need to be together or if they need to be apart. And then, oh, look at little baby. And then maybe lean back if you need to. Whatever you like. And obviously, you're not pushing. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. So we're working on all parts of the leg so that we can create some looseness in the lower back. But we're getting into the quads because your body works opposite. So we're getting into the quads. We'll also get into the glutes and the hamstrings for this. Very nice. Start to make your way back up. Good. You can extend the left leg out and shake out your legs, and then just take a forward fold. You can grab your feet if you like and pull, or you can just fold forward over your legs to gauge where you're at. So we're not necessarily going for depth here. We're going for knowledge. So you're maybe even closing your eyes to see where you're at in this pose. How does it feel? Remember where you're at. Can you touch your toes? Can you not touch your toes? Was it a struggle? Was it easy? And all this to create ease in your life, not trouble. Very, very nice. Now start to come out, to come onto all fours and come into tabletop. Wrist underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips, spreading the fingers of your hands wide, rolling the shoulders back and turning your biceps forward. Look at your hands and look at your fingers. Look at the distance between your fingers and try to make the fingers equally distant apart. Index fingers pointing forward. Now inhale, let the belly drop, expand your chest, look up. And then exhale, chin to chest, round your back and look toward your navel. Inhale, expand and look up. Exhale, chin to chest, round and look toward your navel. Inhale, expand and look up. Exhale, chin to chest, round, look toward the navel. 2 more. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, contracting, pushing the belly in. And then 1 more. Inhale, expand. And then exhale, chin to chest, round your back and contract. Beautiful. Come back to neutral and then step the right leg back behind you and lift the right foot off the floor. Pull your toes toward your face and push your heel toward whatever's behind you. And then notice if the weight shifted to your left hand or toward your left knee, and start to even that out again. Press into the right hand as much as you're pressing into the left hand. Then activate your Uddiyana Bandha, pull the belly in and up. And now start to shift the weight toward your right hand a little bit more than you want to, and start to extend your left arm forward. Good. Feel the opposites of the energy reaching out through the right heel and the out through your left fingertips. And then engage the core to stabilize the body. Good, now bend your right knee, point your toes, reach your left arm back, and then maybe grab your right foot. If you can't grab your right foot, you're just in that balance of your toes pointed and your left arm reaching back while your belly pulls in. But if you're comfortable and you're reaching, start to kick that right foot into the left hand so it starts to go up toward the sky and away from you, so that you're increasing the space between your calf and your hamstring. Good, now slowly come back to the balance, left arm forward, right leg back. Good, now bring the left hand to the floor, tuck your left toes, push back to 3-point dog. Your right leg stays lifted and it goes up to the sky, hips are high. Very nice. Now bend your right knee and reach your right foot over to the left. Good, push away from the floor. Good, now straighten out your right leg. Flex your right foot, so pull your toes down toward the floor and pull your right hip down and square it off with your left hip. So right hip comes down a little bit, left hip pulls up. Beautiful. Good, now point your right toes again and inhale, slide the body forward, right knee in toward your chest, and then exhale, press back and up. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, back and up. Inhale, right knee to the chest. Slide the body forward. Exhale, push back and up. Inhale, knee to chest and round through the upper back. Exhale, press back and up. And now 1 more. Inhale, knee to chest, round through that upper back. And then exhale, step back and up. Beautiful. Now step your right foot forward between your hands. Good. Come onto your fingertips. And don't move the left foot in. Stay nice and wide. And you're only going to straighten as much as your body allows. So now inhale, straighten the right leg as much as you can. Round your back, forehead toward your knee. And then exhale, bend the right knee, chin away from you, and lengthen back into that lunge. Good. Inhale, straighten the leg, round your back, forehead to the knee. Exhale, bend the knee, chin away from you, and lengthen into that lunge. Good. Inhale, straighten out the right leg, round your back. Exhale, bring you lengthen through the lunge. 2 more. Inhale, check belly, pulls in. Exhale, bend the knee, chin away from you, lengthen. Last one. Inhale, straighten and round through the back. Exhale, bend the knee, chin away from you, lengthen. Good. Now lower your left heel to the left. So walk your right hand over to the left and start to turn the right foot in and straighten the right leg. So you're in Prasarita. I'm getting a signal my connection is not good. Sorry. All right. From then you can just hang. If you're comfortable, you can go for more active. You can grab the ankles. You can pull your body closer toward your legs. Let the head be loose. Notice the hamstrings here and notice how your hip flexors feel. Good. Your wide Prasarita. Good. And now lengthen through the spine and then bend one knee and then the other. Shift the weight from side to side. And just start to lubricate that hip joint, noticing how the hips feel, noticing what everything feels like. Good. And now bend your left knee and take a side lunge, Skandasana, toward the back of your mat. Good. Your hands could stay on the floor. Your right toes can pull back. Good. Your belly pulls in. So your right leg is straight. Your left knee is bent. Zarina, face the other way. So you're toward wherever the back of your mat was when you started. That's where you are. So one knee is bent. The other leg is straight. Yeah. Good. If you're feeling good, the arms can go out. They can go up. They can go in opposite directions. Use the core to hold the balance. Okay, now you're going to turn and lunge to the back of your mat. So frame the left foot, lift the right heel, so you're in that lunge. Very nice. Now step your right foot to meet your left foot. So you're going to come to forward fold at the back of your mat, facing away from where you started at the beginning of class. Yeah, so both feet together, both legs straight. And if you were facing toward me at the beginning, you're facing away from me now. Good. Now separate your feet, hips width distance apart, about 2 fists. Lift your toes and slide your hands underneath your feet. Fingers point back, toes to your, Toes to your wrist. Good. You could bend your knees if you need to, and then bend the elbows out to the side as you pull your body closer toward your legs. Eventually, your head is between your calves and your legs are straight, but maybe not now. It's early. Good. Now release. Very nice. Now step your left leg back, lunge. Good. Press the palms down, step back into downward dog. Beautiful. You can hold down dog 3 breaths. You can load your dog for 3 breaths. Don't do the step throughs yet, but you can load it by bending the knees, thighs toward your chest toward your thighs and just pushing back, pulling that belly button in, feeling like you're almost in child's pose with the arms pushing away from the floor. Very active, and you're loading the weight back. Beautiful. Now inhale, come forward into plank. Nice long line with your body. And then exhale, lower your knees, chest, and chin. Good. Inhale, pull the body forward, lift the chest, lift the ribs, shoulders back. And then exhale, roll over your toes, push the hips back and up for downward dog. Very, very nice. Now lift your right leg up behind you. Right leg, yep. And step your right foot forward between your hands, coming back into that lunge. Good. Now lower your left heel and walk your body over to the left. Turn the right foot in as you straighten the right leg, and you're in Prasarita again. Prasarita is our side, open leg straddle fold. You can just hang down the center, or you can maybe take yogic toe lock, peace sign fingers wrap around big toes, or you can lift the heels and slide your hands under your feet, fingers pointing in, palms facing up. The other way, Taylor. I think toward your table. Yeah. Good. You too, Zarina. I'm probably saying your name wrong. All right, now release, and now turn your left foot forward. You're going back to the front of your mat. We're doing a mandala. We're moving in a circle. Lift your right heel, bend the knee, frame the left foot. Beautiful. Now inhale, step back into plank. Exhale, push your hips up, down dog. 3 breaths, regular down dog or load your dog. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Bring the knees down to the floor. Beautiful. Now we got to do it all on the other side. Extend the left leg back behind you and lift the left leg up. Good. Pull the belly in, even out the hips. Your knee is down, Liz. Right knee down, Liz. Good. And now shift the weight toward your left hand and reach your right arm forward without losing that balance. Engage through the core. Pull the belly in. Very, very nice. Good. Nice engagement tips, and reach out through the left heel. Good. Now point your left toes, bend your left knee. Good. Yep. And then start to reach your right arm back. Maybe grab your left foot if it's accessible to you, or the knee is bent and the arm is reaching back, and you're just holding there. I don't know what just happened to my screen. Good. Go back to the balance. Azzy, you should be facing toward me now. Yep. And bring the right hand down, tuck the right toes, left leg back and up, 3-point dog. Good. So you're in a 3-point dog. Your hands are down. Your right foot is down. Your left leg is lifted. Very, very nice. Now bend your left knee and reach your left foot over to the right, opening up that hip as much as you can. Beautiful. Now straighten out the left leg. Flex the foot. Pull the toes forward. Pull the left hip down. Even out the hips and just hold there. Nice core activation. Belly's pulling in and up. Good. Now point the toes. And now inhale. Pull the body forward. Bring your left knee to your chest. Round your back. Good. And then exhale. Press back and up. Inhale. Pull forward. Knee to chest. Round your back. Exhale, press back and up. Inhale, pull forward, knee to chest, round your back. Exhale, press back and up. 2 more. Inhale, forward, knee to chest. Exhale, press back and up. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, press back and up. Good. Now step your left foot forward between your hands. Good. Come onto your fingers. Fine. Blocks if you need them. Good. Your right leg stays as it is. Inhale, straighten the left leg as much as you can. Round your back, forehead to the knee. Exhale, bend the left knee, chin away from you, lengthen into that lunge. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten the left leg, round your back. Exhale, bend the left knee, chin away from you, lengthen. Inhale, straighten the leg, round your back. Exhale, bend through the knee, chin away from you, lengthen. Good, 2 more. Inhale, straighten around your back. Exhale, bend the knee, lengthen. Last one, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Good. Now, lower your right heel. You're walking toward your right. Turn your body toward the right. Turn the left foot in. Straighten the left leg. Good. You're in that side straddle. Beautiful. Good. Press the palms of your hands into the floor. Turn your hands so that the fingers point behind you, and then walk your hands through your legs as you fold deeper. Good. Allow the weight to start to shift forward on the feet, but engage the core to keep you from tipping forward. So that belly's pulling in and up. The weight is shifting forward. Very nice. Now start to walk the hands out, lengthen, and then shift the weight from side to side, bending right knee, then the left knee. Good. Getting back into those hip flexors, lubricating the hip joint. It could be fast or slow. It could be deep or higher up. Good. And now bend your right knee and straighten the left leg. Skandasana, side lunge. So you should be away from the top of your mat. Good. Your hands can stay down. They can come to prayer. They can go forward, up, out, whatever feels good for you. Okay, taking a few breaths here, really getting into those hip flexors and activating the core so that you're pulling the energy up so you're not just dumping energy into your hip flexors. Very nice. Now, turn to your right knee, the bent knee to the back of your mat, frame your foot, lift your left heel, and now you're in a lunge. Good. Now step your left foot forward to meet your right foot. So you're in a forward fold, just hanging over 2 straight legs. Good. Now bring your feet together. Bend your knees, stomach on your thighs. Wrap your hands behind your feet, hands to feet from the back, Padahastasana. Lift your heels, slide the hands under, fingers point forward. So you're cupping your heels like little trays with your hands. Bend your elbows as much as you can. Good. Let the head be loose and shift the weight forward on your feet as your knees and thighs push back a little bit more. Hips go a little bit higher. Good. Release. Good. Now step your right leg back, lunge. Then step your left leg back, downward dog. Good. 3 breaths here. You can load your dog by bending the knees, thighs, chest toward your thighs. Good. You're pushing back. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Now lift your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot forward between your hands. Good. And now lower your right heel and walk over to the right. Prasarita. Turn your left foot in as you straighten out the left leg and feet are parallel. Good. So now you can yogic toe lock, grab the ankles. You can walk the hands through, or you can take tripod headstand if you like. Good. Walk your hands back more, Missy. Under elbows. Yeah, nice. Good. Breathe and pull the elbows toward each other if you're going into those tripods. Good. Very, very nice. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Very nice. Release. Start to lengthen. Good. Now turn your right toes forward. Walk around to the front of your mat. Frame your right foot. Lift your left heel. Good. Now step your left foot forward to meet your right foot. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Rise up. Look up. Palms touch. And then exhale, hands down to heart center. Good. We'll do 2 Surya Namaskar A's. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Look up. Palms touch. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward into Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, straight leg. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, step or jump back into a plank. Exhale, lower, caterpillar or chaturanga. Inhale, pull the body forward, roll over toes, upward dog. Exhale, roll back over your toes, hips up, downward dog. We're doing 5 breaths here. You can hold down dog. You can load your dog, or you can start to add your step throughs. So if you're stepping through, you have to load your dog, because when you load your dog, then you can push off to step through. And yep, you can step through and kick through also if you're feeling sassy. And remember to switch sides. 3 more breaths. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale 1. Very nice. Inhale. Exhale 2. Nice, Latifa. Inhale. And exhale 3. Let's meet in downward dog. Good. Inhale, look up, bend your knees. Exhale, walk or jump, feet forward to your hands. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, rise up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2nd Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step or jump back, plank, Dandasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, pull forward, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, roll over the toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5 breaths. You can do your step throughs, loaded dogs, or step through kick throughs. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. And inhale. Exhale, 5, meeting in that down dog. Inhale, look up, bend your knees. Exhale, walk or jump, feet forward to the hands. Inhale, lengthen, Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, rise up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, bring your hands to your waist and separate your feet hips width distance apart. Bend your knees and sit into a high squat. Use your hands to pull your hips down, push down like you're pushing into your thighs. Pull the belly in. So, did I say squat? Because everybody's squatting? No. High. We're up here. Good. So we're high, high, high. Good. We're just bending the knees. And now cross your right ankle over your left knee and pull the right knee down. Good. So make like a number 4, but still bend that other knee. Your standing knee is balancing. Good. If you're comfortable, then bring those hands to prayer. Flex that right foot so the right toes pull toward your right knee. Good. And then try to drop your booty down more. Lower your bum more. Good. Try to get your stomach toward your thighs more. Good. Slowly come up, hands to the waist. Don't straighten your legs all the way. And then bring that right foot down so you're in this high squat. And now do the other side. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Flex the foot. Pull the knee away from you. Yep, good. Bend the standing leg knee. Good. Then maybe bring the hands to prayer. Good. Then maybe bring your torso closer toward your legs as you bring your bum down even more. Plot the core, breathing through the nose. Good. Now slowly start to unfurl, coming up. Release the foot. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step or jump back. Exhale as you lower, Chaturanga. Inhale, forward, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hold. 3 breaths. You can load the dogward step throughs. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Very nice. Challenge yourself. Inhale. And exhale, 3. Good. Separate your feet as wide as your mat and walk your hands back to your feet for Malasana. Coming into a full squat now. So bringing your hips down as much as possible. Good. Going as wide as you need to with your feet. Good. And then creating length through the spine. Just find your breath here. Good. And now inhale. Take your prayer up as you straighten your legs. Rise up. And then exhale as you bring that prayer back down, bending the knees. Inhale, rise up, prayer up. Exhale, slowly come down. Inhale, rise. Notice if one of your sides is working harder. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Good. Now bring your hands to the floor and straighten your legs. Good. Let the head hang. You're folding forward. Shift the weight from side to side. Good. Now walk your hands forward so that they're flat on the floor, palms down. So preferably not too far away, but as far as you need to walk them out for your palms to press down, for you to have weight in your hands, fingers spreading wide. Good. Now inhale, lift the heels, keep the arms straight and shift the weight so shoulders come over wrist and maybe even forward past your wrist. Hips high. Good. Exhale, lower the heels. Inhale, lift the heels, shift the weight, pull the belly in. Exhale, lower the heels. Good. Now inhale, lift the heels, shift the weight, press into the hands, hold for 10, 9, arms are straight, 7, 6, heels are high, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower the heels. Feet come back to hips with distance, walk yourself out into plank pose, and we will hold our plank. Those of you that have been taking class, you know what that means. You can hold plank, or you can right hand taps the left shoulder, left hand taps the right shoulder, lower, lift. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale, 3. Good. Now lower and hover. Bend your elbows. You could always drop your knees for 10, 9, shoulders back, 8, on your hands, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release to the floor. Good. Bring your forehead to the floor. Untuck your toes, tops of your feet to the floor, arms out in front of you. We're going to Supergirl this, palms down. Good. Now, keep your feet down. You can separate your feet, or you can choose to keep your legs together. If you happen to be, no, I don't see anyone near a couch. Actually, Missy, you're by a couch. If you have a couch that's close to the floor, you can always slide your feet under so that couch can press your feet down. Yeah. And then if you don't have that much space, your hands can come behind your head, fingers interlace, or you can keep your arms like Supergirl. Good. Now your feet stay down. Inhale, only lift the head, the arms, and the upper body up away from the floor. Good. And then exhale as you lower. Good. Inhale, lift the torso up, lift the arms, try to get ribs off the floor. Legs are straight, Marinelle. Exhale, lower, so body is straight on the floor, flat on the floor. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, lower. Yep, flat. Inhale, lift. Upper body only. Exhale, lower. We'll do one more for good luck. Inhale, lift. Good. And exhale, lower. Now you're going to keep your upper body down. Arms down, head down. Only the legs come up. Inhale, lift the legs. They can be together or they can be apart. Good. Exhale, lower. Try to get thighs off the floor. Inhale, legs up. Good. Exhale, lower. So lots of glute squeezing. Inhale, lift the legs. Squeeze your glutes to help you. Yes. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, legs up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, legs up. And exhale, lower. Now we'll put it together. Inhale, upper body and legs up. And slowly, try not to whip up. Exhale, lower. 2, 3. Inhale, lift. 2, 3. Exhale, lower. 2, 3. Inhale, lift. 2, 2, 3. Inhale, lift. 2, 3. Exhale, lower. 2, 3. Inhale, lift. 2, 3. Exhale, lower. 2, 3. And now lift everything up, and we're holding. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't come down. Lift your right arm and left leg higher. So right arm, left leg like you're swimming. And then switch. Left arm, right leg. And switch. Right arm, left leg. Switch. Left arm, right leg. Switch. Right arm, left leg. Switch. Left, switch. Right arm, left leg. Switch. Left arm, right leg. I know. Switch. Right arm, left leg. Switch. Left arm, right leg. And now when you want to kill me, continuous. Swimming for 10, 9, 8, 7. Good, Latifa. 6, 5. Core in. 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Push back to a very wide knee child's pose. So bring your big toes to touch. Open your knees wide. Forehead to the floor. You can't even open your feet and take it almost like a frog and open your knees and feet out as you push. So we're getting more into the hip flexors. Very nice. Come forward into table. Step it back to your downward dog. Pedal out your feet. 3 breaths, or you can do step throughs or step through kick throughs. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Nice, Missy. Inhale. Yeah. Exhale, 3. Good. Bring your knees down. Sit on your heels. Just a quick note for those of you that are doing the step throughs, don't just step through from downward dog. You want to load your dog. So there's this like push back and then the step through, and then if you want the kick through. But don't just do it from here. You're not getting as much work as if you were pushing back and stepping through. So there's a lot of this hip flexor action when you push back and then you step through and then if you kick through. All right, right leg up behind you and step your right foot outside of your right hand, coming into lizard. So right foot goes wide. Good. Let's keep our lizard high to start with. So that left knee is down, your arms are straight. Good. Keep the arms straight. Good. Keep the left toes tucked under. So now we'll do like lizard up dog. So think of lowering your hips and lifting your chest. Yeah. And now like lizard down dog, but the right foot doesn't move. You'll push back only as much as your body allows you to. So inhale, bend the knee, upward dog lizard. Exhale, push back, downward dog lizard. Inhale, bend the knee, up dog lizard. Exhale, push back, down dog lizard. 2 more. Inhale, bend the knee, lift the chest, up dog lizard. Exhale, press back, down dog lizard. 1 more. Inhale, bend the knee, up dog lizard. Exhale, down dog lizard. Good, now bend the knee, up dog lizard, and bring your left knee down to the floor. Untuck your toes. Good, keep lifting through the chest. Good, and then if you'd like, you can come onto your forearms. Good, you can use your blocks if you need to underneath your forearms. You can take it even further. Those of you that are really open, you could bring your chin and chest to the floor, elbows out to the side, lizards. So looking like this. Yep, you can start to come out and take it back to downward dog. Pedal out your feet. Good. Now bring your forearms to the floor, coming into dolphin pose. So elbows on the floor, hips are high, so down dog on your forearms. Good. Now walk your feet in as much as your body allows you to. Good. Now keep pressing into the elbows. Actually, bring your feet and knees in. And now inhale, lift the heels, shift the weight forward. Yeah. And then exhale, lower the heels. Inhale, lift the heels, shift the weight, chin away from you, so like you're reaching. Exhale, lower the heels. Inhale, lift the heels, shift the weight, keep those hips high. Exhale, lower, look away from you, Latifa. Inhale, lift the heel, yep. Lift the heels, shift the weight, push, like hollowing out the armpits. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Inhale, lift the heels, shift the weight, push, hold it there. Press into the elbows. Feel like you're hollowing out your armpits. Maybe step your toes in just like a few more inches. Maybe crawl it in so your hips are a little bit higher. Push and bring the knees down. Untuck your toes. Take that wide knee child's pose again. Very nice. Now slither forward onto your belly. Forehead down, arms out, upper body first. If you want to use your couch so you can get more upper body lift, slide your feet under. Good. Inhale, lift the upper body up. Only upper body arms, squeeze the legs. Good. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, lift the upper body up. Exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, upper body up. Exhale, down. Inhale, upper body lift. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. 1 more. Inhale, upper body up. And exhale as you lower. Now keep the upper body down. Legs could be apart or together. Remember to engage the glutes. Inhale, lift the legs up. Try to get the thighs off the floor. Good. Exhale, lower, but keep the legs straight. Inhale, lift the legs up. Point those toes, energize. Exhale, lower. Inhale, legs up. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, legs up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, legs up. And exhale, lower. Now put it together. Inhale, upper body and legs up slowly. And then exhale, everything down slowly. Nice. Inhale, lift. 2, 3. Exhale, lower. 2. Inhale, lift. 2, 3. Exhale, lower. 2, 3. Inhale, lift. 2, 3. Exhale, lower. 2, 3. 2 more. Inhale, lift. 2, 3. Exhale, lower. 2, 3. Last time. Inhale, lift. 2, 3. Exhale, lower. 2, 3. Now lift everything up and hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Look at me. I'm going to explain the next one. It's like a rocking. So you're going to lift and lower. Opposite sides. So you're trying to keep the body separate. Good. Yes, shift the weight forward. Legs go up. Legs go down. Upper body goes up for 5. Good. 4, 3. I know. 2, and 1. Push back into your child's pose. Those are from Pilates. I think it's Swan, right? That's Swan. Yeah. They're hard. All right, come forward into table. Step it back to your downward dog. We're holding 5 breaths. You can load your dog. You can step through, or you can step through, kick through. Inhale. Exhale, 1. We're down to the last bit. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Now coming into our lizard, step the left foot to the pinky toes, to the pinky side of your left hand. Good. Good. Go nice and wide. Keep your arms straight. We're staying in that high lizard to start. Your right knee is off the floor. Good. Now we're taking it to movement. Inhale, lower the hips, lift the chest, upward dog lizard. Good. And then exhale, push back, straighten the left leg as much as you can. Downward dog lizard. Inhale, bend the knee, lift the chest, up dog lizard. Exhale, press back, down dog lizard. Inhale, bend the knee, up dog lizard. Exhale, press back, down dog lizard. 2 more. Inhale, bend the knee, lift the chest. Exhale, push back, hips high. Last one. Inhale, bend the knee, lower the hips, lift the chest. Exhale, push back into that down dog lizard. Good. Now inhale, come forward into that up dog lizard and hold. Lift the chest, let those hips sink. Good. Now lower your right knee, untuck the right toes. Take it toward whatever lizard you like. You can stay on the hands. You can come to the forearms. You can come to blocks. You can hold it for a few breaths and then take it to your deeper version. If you did it on the other side, chin and chest down, elbows out. Yep. Very nice. You can always wiggle that left foot out even more. If your hip feels like there's no space, make space for it. Wiggle the foot out. You're not tied to your mat. You can color outside the lines. Very nice. Now keep your left leg as it is, straighten the arms, and step your right foot to the pinky side of your right hand, coming into squat malasana again at the top of your mat. Yeah, good. This time, I want you to shift the weight from side to side in that squat. Make it juicy, start to make more space. Maybe even come onto the balls of the feet. Your hands come down as you shift that weight. You're trying to get smaller. So you're trying to get your body to come in between your knees. You're trying to snuggle up with yourself. And if possible, those forearms eventually come to the floor while you're in this malasana. And if your forearms are down, you can take it to the baby crow, shifting the weight by lifting the heels and lifting the feet up. I saw that, Katie. Very nice. All right, so now we're all snuggled in. We want to snuggle. Notice how your knees are by your shoulders. Keep that knee to shoulder activation. Lift the booty up and bring the hands to the floor behind your feet. Fingers point forward. You can cup your heels like making a C with your hands. Your thumb comes to the inner part of the foot and the rest of your fingers to the outside of your foot. So you're cupping and you're trying to snuggle those shoulders in. So you could even rock from side to side here. That might be it. If you're comfortable, you can sit on your triceps and then start to walk your feet in toward each other. Maybe crossing your ankles and lifting your feet up. Coming into Bhuja-Pidasana, arm pressure pose. Yeah, you can take it to Firefly, you can take it to Titivasana, or you can take it to sit on your bum. Yeah, you can take it to half Firefly. So if you're here, you could always try to just shift the weight toward your left hand and just lift your right leg up. And then maybe try the other side, and then maybe lift both legs up. Whew. All right, I think we're all kind of seated. We're all kind of done. Let's take Baddha Konasana. Open up your knees out to the sides. Open up your feet. I'm out of breath. Walk the hands forward. Maybe the forearms come down. Good. So try to get away from the rounding here. So Baddha Konasana A is a straight back Baddha Konasana. So forget about even grabbing your feet. Think of reaching away from you. Then maybe the forearms come down. Eventually the forehead touches the floor like way past your feet. But you might just be up here and that's fine. Think of pressing the pinky side edges of your feet together so that your feet open up like pages of a book, and that will activate all of the muscles in the groin area. It'll get into your hip flexors so that you're working on your active flexibility. Think about the length here. So even think like you're going to drag your elbows back toward your body, your forearms drag into the floor so you can pull your chest forward more. All right, uncurl your spine. Good. Marinelle, you might want to move back so that you two aren't side by side for the next one. Let's go wide with your legs. Open up your legs, flex your feet, and walk your hands forward. And maybe just come onto your forearms. Think of your legs being active, so your toes pull back. And notice that they're going forward or toward the back of the room. You want your toes pointing up toward the ceiling. Thighs are active. And now this is going to sound kind of crazy, but see if you can squeeze only one butt cheek, like right butt cheek, and then kind of let it go and squeeze the left butt cheek and let it go. It might look like nothing, but you're working on that isolating of the glutes. All right, now start to make your way back up. Stay where you are. Your legs will stay wide, but bend your knees and keep your toes out to the side. So your feet turn out like Charlie Chaplin and grab your ankles. Press your arms into your legs to pull your chest forward and up. Good. And now release and just turn your toes forward, but stay wide with your knees. We're going for that snuggling action again. So your arms are in the inside of your legs and snuggle forward, trying to get your forearms toward the floor, knees toward your armpits, rounding through the upper back. Good. If that's easy, you're going to slide your right arm under your right thigh, reaching the right hand behind you, fingers pointing away from you. Then maybe taking the left hand back. Now everybody pull your toes back toward your face, and if your arms are back, push your heels forward so your chest comes toward the floor. Coming into tortoise pose. So you don't want to be super wide with the legs because eventually the legs are over your shoulders. So if they're too wide, they'll be on your elbows and that hurts. You want your thighs to be on your triceps. Those of you that are comfortable, your feet start to come toward each other. So start to kind of wiggle the feet toward each other like you did before. Good. Maybe the ankles cross. Yeah. Good. Eventually the ankles cross behind your head. I can't do it, so I'm not going to demo, but that's where we're going. And eventually your hands clasp behind your back. So if you're feeling comfortable, you could bend your elbows and press the back of your hands into your back, and then eventually the fingers will touch. So it kind of looks like this, but touching. I can't touch. Good, Latifa. And I think you could go further, Allison. No, no. You can do it. I know you can. Let yourself rock a little bit from one side to the other, and the feet will come. Yeah, there you go. You see? Very nice. Yeah, try to get the arms further back now that the feet are closer. And maybe cross the ankles. Yep, if you can cross the ankles and you pull them apart, it just locks you in place. All right. Bars start to come out. Start to come onto your back. And start to take happy baby. Bring the knees toward your armpits, soles of your feet toward the ceiling. Grab the feet or grab the backs of the thighs and rock from side to side. And then start to settle into that happy baby. Come to stillness, pressing the neck and shoulders down, pressing your lower back down, pulling the belly in. And then release the feet. Bring your hands to your knees and take some circles with your knees. And then reverse the direction. And then keep the knees in and bring your arms like airplane wings out to the sides or goalpost arms, bent elbows. Scoot your hips to the right and lower your knees to the left as you look over to the right. Bring your knees back to the center. Scoot your hips to the left as you lower knees to the right and you look over to the left. Then bring your knees back to the center. You can hug the knees in and rock from side to side a few times, or just let the knees go from side to side. Taking whatever movement your body feels is necessary, whatever you need to get out of your system. Then start to settle in to corpse pose. You can lie with your arms by your side, arms out to the side. You can lie like a letter X on your mat, whatever feels the most releasing for you. Begin to deepen your breath, feeling the chest rise with every inhale and feeling the chest fall with every exhale. Begin to wiggle fingers and toes and start to bring the knees in toward your chest, hugging them in, rocking from side to side, and then slowly coming into a fetal position, whichever side you like, whichever side you prefer, letting the head rest on your bicep, allowing yourself to settle into this fetal position, taking a few moments, noticing how your body feels now as opposed to the beginning of class, acknowledging all of the subtle differences that take place after each and every single practice. Then keeping your eyes closed, make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to prayer, Anjali Mudra, palms pressing into one another, thumbs pressing into your heart center or into your third eye. Sitting bones rooting into the earth beneath you. Taking a few moments to honor yourself, for nurturing yourself, for taking the time out for yourself. Also honoring yourself for taking this time out to dedicate your time and your efforts to the York Street Project, providing homeless families a shelter to stay together and helping them on this pursuit. The divine in me honors the divine in each and every single one of you. Namaste.